Hey everyone, so this is just an update video as to what's happening with the $750 BMW E39. So in the last episode you would have seen us trying to diagnose a cooling issue that it had, and between now and then we had one thing go pretty wrong. Nothing to do with the cooling system, but I jumped in the car one day, tried to crank it over, and it just would not start at all. So I racked my brain, pulling everything apart, trying to figure out what it was. I tested the starter, I jumped the starter was fine. I checked all the fuses, I checked the relays, I checked everything I could possibly think of, searched through forums, did everything that everyone suggested, and I couldn't figure it out. So I jumped on Facebook on a BMW group and started asking questions, and I had a guy hit me up. His name's Jordan. He's from B-Tuned, I believe it was. He's runs a shop in Brisbane that does European special stuff. He's a European specialist, and he hit me up and he said, "Hey man, I'm actually on my way down past your place to fit some brakes to a race car, so I'll drop in if you like and I'll have a quick look for you." So that was really cool of him. He didn't need to do that at all. He didn't have to do that. But yeah, he dropped in, he connected his computer up, and pretty much within 10 minutes he told me that both of our keys are dead. So both keys have just packed it in. They just have died for some reason. I don't know why or how. But it turns out, according to him anyway, that both keys are not genuine BMW keys, and that both of them have now packed it in. And the keys actually still work. They still unlock the doors and stuff, but no longer talk to the computer anymore. So I think he said either they need to be recoded to talk to the computer in the car, the EWS I think, or we get new keys. We buy genuine keys from BMW. And so we looked into that. I was thinking about doing that. So a key is about $380, I believe, from BMW for just a single key. So if we were buying two, that's like $800 for two keys, which is literally what we spent on the car. So we hummed and hawed over that, and we've kind of now just made the decision to go with what our original plan for that car was, and actually just use it as a parts car. That was our original plan for the car, was to take what we needed off it to fix the black one, because this one just looks so much more baller. It's got the black interior, everything's pretty much works on this car and is ready to go. It's had the head rebuilt before, so we're thinking now is a better plan to just stick with this one. We're planning on getting both of them going. And at the time when the keys were working in the silver one, that was probably going to be the easier one to get going than doing some ignition barrel stuff with this one and fixing up some other bits and bobs. But now main focus is back on the black one, because the silver one is a turd. So yeah, black one is the plan now. We've ordered the parts we need to fix the ignition barrel. So you can see at the moment, all the steering column stuff's all pulled apart. We basically just need a new ignition barrel tumbler, which has been ordered, coded to the VIN for this car. So literally should just be able to plug the key in, put the key in, and turn it, away you go. So yeah, hopefully that works out fine, and hopefully the key that came with this car is actually the original key, because if it's not, we're getting the new barrel programmed to the VIN of the car, and if it's had it placed before, then it's probably not going to work. So there's that, but we're hopeful that does work fine. And then pretty much the only other thing we've got to do with this is we're going to take some plastics from the engine bay of the silver one. The silver one's still here, by the way. It's just out there in the darkness. But we're going to take some plastics out of that one, things like this stuff, because these are a bit nasty. All this airbox stuff is a bit nasty on this one. Potentially going to take the cover here as well, but I think some of this stuff might be positioned differently on the other car because it's slightly newer, and there is a few differences I've noticed between this one and the other one. But for the most part, this one's done. We've just got a few little things to do, and then she should be on the road, which Sam is super keen about because his current car is packing it in. But yeah, so that's just an update on what's happening. Silver one's still here. The plan for that now is, use it as a parts car. We're going to take the bonnet, we're going to take the front bar. These are just just temporary. We might end up painting the bonnet black or just getting a new bonnet depending on the condition of that one and what's easier or cheaper. Taking those two parts, taking all the engine bay plastics, the ones that we need, any interior trimming and stuff that we need as well. That one came with a brand new battery as well. We didn't get a battery with this one, so the battery will be going in there. So that's like $300 that we don't really need to worry about. I don't know, we might end up keeping, I'm not sure yet if we're gonna wreck it, like scrap it and take all the parts off and sell bits and bobs. Probably won't, because it takes a bit of time and neither of us have a lot of that at the moment. So we might end up just taking the parts we need, maybe keeping the wheels and stuff, and then either scrapping the shell, just sending it to a wrecker or something, or just telling someone to come take it away for free, or someone can buy it. I don't know. But yeah, that's the plan, and we'll keep you updated. Cheers, guys. Bye.